Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel for another iRacing video, and today we're in the dirt once again and we're at the Daytona long course this time. So we've picked up a win I think in the week 13 last time around at the short course Daytona, but this is the long one this time. It's a track that I tend to struggle with a little bit. There's that really short hairpin right at the middle of the lap before you come back towards the start finish line. It always seems to give me a little bit of trouble, but qualified quite well for this one, qualified in P1, and we're slowly clawing back the rating after we lost it in the bit of the cluster last week. Yeah, hopefully we'll be back sort of somewhere where we belong. I think our speed is probably around about the 1900 rating in dirt road. So yeah, let's jump into this one, see if we can get some more of that rating back again. Alright, we are here at the long rallycross course at Daytona.
Remember to take the joker.
Qualified P1. Trying desperately to get our
before your first time past the finish.
Our rating back up to somewhere like where it should be.
Green, green, green.
There was a jump starter behind us, I saw. Just flinched just before the lights. Hopefully we'll get less space on the inside here.
Left side. Still there. Clear on the left.
In single file as we go over the jump the first time. I think this guy was on the front row on the outside there, and he's jumped out into the lead. See if we can start to chase him down. Found a little bit of handbrake around that super tight hairpin. It was giving me sort of 2/10 on my delta, so I'm going to keep doing that I think. Any time that I can find in this discipline, I'm going to try and keep replicating. I've got a much better line than Michael through the, I think that's international horseshoe or hairpin, isn't it, off the road course. So let's tick some laps off and see what we can do pace-wise against Michael, who runs a little bit wide through this section here.
Left side.
And try and squeeze us.
Left side, right side, clear.
Ah, we tapped him then. That's unfortunate. He was basically stopped right in front of us there. There was not a lot I could do really. Take a defensive line here against Jesper, who takes the joker I thought he might do.
The next car's the leader. You're in second position right now.
Terrible work over the jump. Come on, get it back. Terrible lines there. Jasper's pulling away a wee bit here. Need to start getting our act together. Get some hot laps in. Come on, I should be doing faster than this. We are just about reeling Jesper in a little bit. I'd like to be a little bit closer than I am though, in definite joker range. Can't remember how much a joker saves you on this course. A little bit of handbrake does seem to be helping us. You can see the lap time, it's a low 43. If we can get into the 42s as well, I'll be particularly impressed. Still feeling a little bit of guilt about that that little tap with Michael. I'll be sure to send him a message after the race. Not intentional from me, I just pulled the handbrake, the car rotated, and then he was just sort of stopped in front of us there, but I'm sure it'll look worse from the offboard, it always does. Important with the handbrake around that hairpin there, not to have it for too long. It just needs to be a little flick just to get the car rotated, but if you let it slide for too long, you just lose all of your grip and momentum. People always say about sort of drifting looks cool and everything, but it's certainly not the fastest way to get around a racetrack. That might be a slowdown. Got away with it. That must have been just about as close as I could get. Really getting in touching distance with Jasper now. Went for the handbrake, gave it a flick, but it never actually rotated the car just there. Gonna keep piling pressure on Jasper here. Obviously I've still got my Joker lap in my pocket, so he needs to be pulling a bigger gap than what he is doing right now. Getting very close to that slowdown there, I'm getting very lucky with it. Oh god. It's a messy race from me this. Not too impressed to be honest. Somehow I'm still getting some lap time out of it, but it's not particularly tidy driving from us.
You've got 2 laps to go.
2 laps, I'm going to save the Joker right until the end. Need it in my pocket just in case anything happens. Puts you on a weird line, the Joker, at this track anyway. It makes it really hard through the S's, and then the S's lead onto the jump, so you definitely want to be lined up well for them. So we'll save the Joker for the last lap.
Last lap.
Bit of a quiet lap from us as I just concentrate on hitting all the points. Alright, just inside a second window of Jasper then, just need to nail the Joker and hopefully it should be ours. Alright, Joker on the line, happy days.
You won. Awesome job.
Nice where's my push to talk? Nice battling, Jasper, good job. Michael, sorry for contact, I don't know how heavy it was, but I certainly didn't mean to get into you there, bud. Alright. Making a habit of these wins finally. Took us ages to get the first one, but now that we have, it seems to be flowing through a little bit. I'll drop Michael a text message as well. I'm not sure if it was on voice chat. Yeah, happy days. Alright, P1 baby. A little bit of a death along the way, but yeah, Rubbins Racing. What? I did message Michael. I don't think he did have voice chat turned on, but he was pretty good about it. It was just like, oh, it's all good, it happens. I went back and had a look at the crash at the end, and he's just taken a really weird line into that hairpin. It's brought him in a really shallow angle, and that meant that as I've come in the wide of the normal line, just got that mid-corner speed, overspeed on him. And I think actually the guy behind me, I think that was Jasper at the time. I think Jasper's actually coming to the back of me as well as I tried to check up. But yeah, so just turned Michael around sadly, but he wasn't too salty about it, which is nice, and yeah, it just caught me out a little bit. But I don't think it's any consolation, but I think we had the pace on him. We would have got past him in the end anyway. It's just unfortunate that we did sort of turn him around like that. But yeah, we'll know for next time, and hopefully he'll widen up that line when he's in P1 like that, and not need to be so defensive into the hairpin, hopefully, and maybe that won't happen next time. But anyway, a win's a win. It was mostly clean other than that, and using the Joker right at the end there, managed to get the job done at the line. So yeah, we'll take it. Bittersweet, but more sweet than bitter, I think. But yeah, that's going to be everything for this one. So if you did enjoy it, please give it a big thumbs up. Really helps the channel out, and consider subscribing if you're new here and you haven't done that already. Other than that, take it easy and look after yourself. I'll catch you in the next one.